Hello everybody, it is Realm Builder Guy, and it is time to continue with our realm building here in Crusader Kings 3 with our Earl of Ross. So, we have a little bit of a decision to make. Do we go down and help out with the war down here in Meath, which is currently difficult, but there's one that's working, so, you know, maybe. Because what that'll do is it'll add prestige. Now, we're doing well with prestige. Prestige is incredibly important, but participating in that war will also be very, very important. Or do we help our conquering chiefess up here in conquering the Faroe Islands? I think, you know, for us, my goal, very simply, is to get Shetland and Orkney, and then kind of maybe hem in Sutherland. But either way, our goal is still to unite the Highlands and the north of Scotland. So we do have to nominate an heir to the Kingdom of Alba. And I'm kind of looking. Is there... Am I in there? Ever? Maybe? It's not looking like it. No Morgan. No House of Morgan. So, who would we want? House Neil. Oh, we're not going to do that. Someone who has a good opinion of us. High Chiefdom of Meath to the Kingdom of Alba. That would unite Ireland. I think he doesn't have a high opinion of us. So, but he's strong enough. We could maybe do something with him. Let's just cast our vote for him. And, you know, our goal is still to take over that. So we still have low control. And, you know, he's doing his best to try to regain some control. We can fabricate a claim. Okay, we got the election going. Okay, there's still a ton of wars we could declare, but I think at this point we are not in a position to do that. I think, though, we may want to do... Let's take a look here. Where do things stand? So the attackers have 1,400 soldiers, and the defenders have nearly 4,000. And then this one, it's 3,000 to 114. Wait. Who is this? The Earldom of Dublin. It's just a kid? Well, I think we'll raise our armies and join the fight and head down there. All right, we've got all of our soldiers. We've got our commander in charge. And now I think we can head down to Strathclyde. And just head down there and see him. You got to keep a little bit of an eye on this army right here. And they are moving. And the key thing here is that's a rather large army all of a sudden. Where are they coming from? West Gatish Conquest of the Earldom of Thomond. So we'll just move down here strategically. Oh, we won the war, headed by the chiefess. So your war contribution score 0. Okay. Anyway, we're moving down here. And we're just going to wait and see what that army does. We're not going to be stuck here as the only guys in the field. It's a neutral army and a battle there. Oh, it looks like that has not a ton to do with us. I'm gonna wait and see what that battle does before we head on over. Looks like they're winning. Here comes another army from the south in. Will they get there? Oh, Bethuk comes of age. They grow up so fast. Just keeping an eye. If that army gets there in time, it could be interesting. So there's a loss, but this army's coming in here. So we're going to head on over to Ulster. And that they should win that battle now, given how defeated that army is. And it looks like they did. Alright, so we're heading over to Ulster now. And all of a sudden, everything's gone a little quiet. Wait, there's an army right up here. Let's just take over Dublin. Let's see what happens here. Because we're technically in this war. Let's go after Dublin. There's a little bit of a battle down there. It looks like we're out of this war, so you know what, we'll just disband and leave. I mean, this is a liege lord war, so I'm not overly worried about it. I thought we were going to be part of that. But anyway, one thing I wanted to note on is Dingwall itself, the name. Haha, I know, it still makes me giggle. It's actually an old Viking Norse name, and it means it's basically the place where the meeting takes place, so... A little bit interesting there. Okay, we've got a trait we can add here. So, be carefree, which stress minus 20%. Restraint, celibacy, wash your hands, reduces chance of contracting illness. Yes, it's cleanliness. It's next to godliness, right? And the one thing about stress, remember, I was like, where is stress? Where is stress? It's actually this right here. That's the stress level indicator from 0 to 300. The other thing I looked up was based on the last episode, where I wasn't quite sure about raiding. And it looks like for raiding, you just have to hang out in the territory. You know, the holding that you're trying to raid, and then kind of go from there. You know, and they'll bring it back with time. See, here's a raiding army heading up north. So I think, and their soldiers, that tribe is leaving, the first army of Dornoch. Are they in a war? They're attacking Shetland. They've got a vastly superior army to us. We're at max right now. We've got 300 and, I mean, we're still getting a few levies, but not much. But we're 316. We've got our 100 light footmen. We could raid now that that army is moving away. So that's a possibility. There's a battle up there. Shetland's being defeated. They will be wiped out. A little stack wipe going on there. Or not stack wipe, but they definitely lost. Who's this? Dunfermline Raiders. We're just gonna hang. How many do they have? They have 117. So we could take... That's not Shetland, that's Orkney. Shetland has 22. Oh man, they are so weak right now. Let's see, who are they at war with? They are at war with Shetland in a holy war for the Duchy of the Northern Isles. Orkney is also kind of weak. They're in a battle, raided. They're defending. I wouldn't mind gathering Shetland. They're defending against these guys. It looks like they've just taken them. And Sutherland has claimed Shetland, we were not fast enough, and it looks like these guys will probably claim a few days left. Orkney. But the Norse are going to be driven out, and that does make this a little bit more interesting. Let's put it that way. Dubliner conquest of the Earldom of Athlone. Okay, I got that. So that's probably gonna switch. Neighboring ruler won war. So the problem is, and now Orkney is part of Buchan. Part of these guys right here. Alright, so let's take a look at Buchan. They have 764. They have 900. We're starting to run out of places to attack because we're also running out of money. So this is where alliances will be key. Still hates us. Buchan, they're okay with us. Faction created against King Constantine II. The Mormerdom of Shetland has given... What does this say? Given rise to the Norse populace targeting King Constantine. Interesting. Let's see, we got Fife down here. Congal. Colt. And then Ivar the Boneless. Just way too strong. Alright. I've been studying the ancient religious text and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, my suffragan bishop urges me to keep it to myself. Yeah, I think keeping it to yourself might not be bad. Leave it to the clergy and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? A reasonable point. Gain a level of devotion. You are known for your dedication to the faith. Alright, but we're still kind of stuck up here. Trying to figure out, we were just not fast enough in going after these guys. Iceland. She has changed the name now. Iceland has been created. And these are our friends. This is our family, really. If we think about it. So how are things looking over here? Do we want to piss off the Vikings? Let's see. They are a truce, allied with these guys. 222. They've got 187. They're in a war. I wonder, can we declare a war? What is the county? We could. They're vastly inferior. They have 181 men. They have no allies. We have Iceland we could call, and we will call. You know what? Let's expand. Let's become Scottish Vikings and declare a war. Nope. We will now head on over here. And the key thing is we need to go here and call to war. And she will accept. I'm not going to worry about the guy in France. But we will head on over. My dear friend, of course I shall. Excellent. So now Iceland is coming with us. Let's speed this up a little bit. The Scottish invasion of Norway has begun. All right. Let's see if this war works out a little bit better. Become our allies. And we've got a few months left in this one. So we're expanding our territory into Scandinavia. I mean, why not? The British Isles have been, the Scottish, the Irish, and the English have been suffering long enough under the Vikings. So I think expanding our territory into Norway could be interesting. All right. So we won the siege. We took the chieftain's son. We won the siege. And now we can enforce demands. You have gained the contested title. You gain 75 fame. Your allies share 75 in prestige based on their contribution. Chieftain Horik, allies share 75. Increased opinion of their ally base. So, enforce the demands. To the loathsome Mergain, may your humors rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagine. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I comply with your demands. And we've gained fame. You gained the contested title. So be it. And now Ross has a foothold in Norway. Interesting. Now if we zoom out, you can see we've got Ross over here and Ross over there. Hey, you know, if we can't do anything in the British Isles, we may as well go for these guys over here. But the nice thing is, now we are increasing our levy count. And that's huge. We're going to disband our armies. And you can see county control, we're good there, tooltip. Available perks. An iron constitution, so disease resistance, plus 30%, and health gets a massive boost. We'll unlock that one. So we've finally done something good. We're not doing well in the British Isles, but we're conquering a little bit here. Okay, council invitation to my vassal as an influencer, Mormer. It is only fair that you have a voice on my council. In recognition of this fact, I hereby offer you the position of Chancellor of Alba. Well, of course I'm going to be Chancellor to my liege. Slow this down here. So we've gained a good amount of income. What else we got going on here? We can declare, oh man, we can declare so many wars. All right, we can ask for gold. You know, honestly, he can't think of much less than us, so let's ask for gold. Be done with that. Bethok can marry. And, of course, we've got low county control up there. Nope. Greetings, Mormer. I've considered your plight and decided to grant you the correct request. Fantastic. We've got money, people. We've got money. We've got things we can do. And places we can go. All right. So with that money, let's go back to Ross. This is our home. Dingwall. Dingwall. There we go. What can we build for 75? I do want to do this because our levies will grow. Our garrison grows. We have better defense. And show the effects of this building. It'll cost 200 prestige. We've got good prestige. It'll take 3 years to cost 75 gold. We're going to do this because I feel it's very important for us to strengthen our fortifications at home. Now, we could extend our control here. We need to increase our control of our new holdings in Scandinavia. And if we look over here, of course it's Norse, the face is Asaratu. Popular opinion, they don't really like us very much. And odds are once the Norwegian king, which doesn't look like there's much going on here. Harald Fairhair, who's kind of cool. Yingling dynasty. It's an actual dynasty. The question is whether he exists or not. But anyway, we are in Norway. My friend Paul will be happy to see that the Earls of Ross have extended to Norway. And maybe we'll just do a Norse conquest? We'll kind of see. So what can we do? What can we do? Convert faith in county. So he is converting the faith here. Let's start getting some Norwegian Catholics, people. And, support schemes, disrupt schemes. We'll just have her disrupt schemes. Work on that for now. But very, very good. Now, the other thing we could spend money on is to increase our levy, our men-at-arms. So let's see, here. Now, we could increase size with 2. It'll cost us 100 in prestige. It will not cost money. And we have prestige to burn. And I kind of want to do this. So we have 100 more light footmen that will be coming with time. So we'll gain 20 a month. And we are becoming a more formidable even, not formidable, formidable foe. All right, our daughter, I'm not going to worry about that. Our daughter can marry. So let's find her a spouse. Potential alliance. Well, we're already allied with Iceland. He's wrathful, content, and humble. Desmond, a chieftain of Desmond. What about matrilineal? Brabant. It's our daughter. She's 19. Anybody with strong enough claims that's not ancient? Trier. These are all German. I don't really care about those too much. Ormond. The Earldom of Ormond. House Moda. Head of the dynasty in house is this dude. So who are you? Dub Achnet. So are you... Who are you to this guy? This guy's unlanded. But we could press claims in Ireland. So he's arrogant, so prestige grows. He's greedy, so diplomacy, but his income goes up. Insular opinion. And he's just. He's 30. His traits are kind of meh. But I like the claim on Ormond. You know, let's go with this one. Matrilineal. We will send that proposal off. Unpause the game here. Take it up a little bit. Wait for that to come through. Greetings, Mormere Ross. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. We will graciously... Okay. Excellent. All right. So now we've got another matrilineal marriage. Kind of got to think here what we're going to do next. Now, my goal, given how ambitious our Morgaine is, and... There's his wife. The question we have, of course, is what we do. So he's an ambitious, astute intellectual theologian who's slightly fickle. So he's hard to predict. And he's zealous. So, obviously, so he's hard to predict. Nobody could predict we're going to go to Norway. And given that he's zealous and ambitious, maybe he will try to convert the heathens of Scandinavia. So let's look at the people around us now. So Chieftain Heliarskin, he has a truce with Ivar the Boneless. But he has no more allies. We can declare a lot of wars. So we can declare a war on Ivar the Boneless. We won't do that. Strathclyde. We can go after Meath. Ulster. Jorvik. Sogan. Okay, let's see. Where are we here? This is... Reykjavik. Was he in there? Yes, he is. All right, so we can go after any of these guys. And the good thing is we do have, you know, our Icelandic relations to help us out. Sogan, 155. They're allied with Magnus of Moray. He is raiding Strathclyde. They've got okay. So they've got a lot. I wonder why they're at 1,000. That's interesting. So a lot of these guys don't have a ton of soldiers. I mean, 122. We have 421. Obviously this needs to grow, so we're not going to do anything. Plus it's January the 31st. I mean, it's winter. So we have Telemark here. They're pretty large. Then we've got Jarl of Agder. They're allied with Snake in the Eye of Sjælland. And they are raiding right now. So Sjælland is right here. So that's Okke. Okay, the Liege is Sigurd Snake in the Eye. So they have a large force. So we're not going to worry about him. But these guys right here potentially could be expansion. So Alba, the Kingdom of Alba, because of Ross, has expanded. If we zoom out here, you can see Scotland has now, thanks to our ambitious Earl, expanded here. But of course, the goal is to go beyond that. So I think these guys will be next for pickings as we continue to grow enough power so that we can take on the likes of Buchan and Sutherland that keep on growing. Strathclyde would be... Oh, Strathclyde has 278. They're defending against Vestergotland, and they're being raided. So Strathclyde could be of interest. And the Isles, Ivar the Boneless. Declare sway, send a gift, offer ward, no. But so they're in between. There are these guys in between who's got a ton of soldiers, but they wouldn't be bad. Aalborg. Where's the rest? Is there more to Aalborg? Ah, they're up here. Oh. Interesting. So, if we expand in Norway, that could help us expand in Scotland. We want to get Ivar the Boneless out. But there are only so many ways we could do that. But right now, we have expanded Ross. Domain 2 of 5 holdings. Domain limit of 5. And things are going interesting now for the House of Morgan and Morgaine of Ross. So, yeah, we did some good business here. Expanded. We're getting there slowly but surely. I am playing another save kind of off camera to kind of get more of a hold and understanding of the game, and I'm understanding more and more mechanics. I think in future we can also start raiding some of our neighbors a little bit more. Maybe not right here, but maybe raiding right there. If it's an absentee ruler, that could be definitely of interest, but we'll see. If you enjoyed our expansion in Norway, please hit that like button. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow, which is what I'm trying to do. And subscribe if you are new to not miss anything on the channel, be it Crusader Kings 3, City Skylines, or any other content coming in future. So until next time, from Ross, I am Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon.